Check it out. They have these rail cars above the street there. I've only seen this in movies and stuff like that, like the Blues Brothers, when the Blues Brothers was driving down here, getting chased by the police officers. And it's a really good movie, but look at that. But the spot I want to go to is down there, and I'll tell you why. All right, let's go. Good morning, everybody. This is your favorite YouTuber and your favorite sensei, Mr. Escobar. This is, I believe, video number 2 of my morning here in Chicago. I haven't checked into my hotel yet. It's a little bit too early. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Parking is very expensive here over here. Don't forget to check out my last video when I went to the Starbucks Reserve, but I'm gonna stop right here because I want to show you a spot where I've always wanted to go to ever since I was, my gosh, since I was in the 2nd grade when I first read about it, and I did a school project about it because I actually built one for show and tell for my 2nd grade class, and all my friends were scratching their heads like, why, what is it with you, you know, with these crazy locations that you want to go to. But let me show you what I'm talking about. It's right in front of me. It's so beautiful. Here, let me show you. Okay, so here it is. This is the Willis Tower, otherwise known as the Sears Tower. At one point, from 1973 for up until 25 years later, this was actually the tallest building, commercial building in the world. And now it's the 3rd tallest building in the world. I've been to the Empire State Building before in New York, and that building is huge, and this one is no different. This is one big building. The Sears Tower in Chicago, Illinois. Okay, now I'm a little bit closer, and look, check it out. Now this building was built in 1973. It took a few years to build it, and as you can see, they have different layers of it, and then there's a reason why, because it's built of concrete and steel, so they had to build it into a couple layers, and they have different elevators that lead up to different floors, and the reason being is because they build it that way so when it's windy it won't move so much, you know. So wow, I wish you were here, boys and girls, because you'd be so amazed. It almost feels like it's like coming down here, you know, but it's a huge building, my gosh. And again, at one point it was the world's tallest building. Now when I was a kid, I gotta show my face on this dumb stories real quick. Hold on a second. So when I was like 5, 6 years old, the Sears used to be a big, wonderful department store all around the country, and they had top of the line stuff, but they had an arcade in the basement, and it was always the same layout. It was like one of the top stores. And then this building, in my head, as young as I was, I thought that every single floor was a Sears, like a different Sears on every single floor, all 110 floors. And I always imagined me going to those different Sears on every floor and see how huge it is. And it turned out it didn't have a Sears on every single floor. It was this commercial building that was branded by Sears, that Sears owned. But yeah, Sears is out of business now. So now the Willis company, I think it's an insurance company, I might be wrong, now owns it and has changed the name, but it was always going to be the Sears Towers for me. It's huge. It's big. It's big. So hopefully they're open so I can go inside and check it out. If not, I'll come back another day and see what's up. So I wanted to show you. Let's get inside and see what we can do. So it does appear that the building is open for business. So let me see if I can go ahead and buy a ticket to show you one of the main attractions here at the Sears Tower. But I've seen pictures of this all my life, and it's like a mall in here as well. Let me go ahead and show you an idea, because I already know what it looks like, but this is the first time I actually seen it up close, and wow, look at this. Isn't that amazing? And down here they have like all those restaurants and eateries over here in this section. I believe I'm supposed to go downstairs to yeah, the Skydeck. You see that? So I'm gonna go downstairs, and I'm not hungry. I haven't eaten yet. I only drank that coffee in Starbucks, but Maybe I'll go ahead and eat later, but not here. I'm gonna go somewhere else. But check it out, the Sears Tower. Look at that. And now I'm going downstairs and let's see what's up. Okay, let's go purchase a Skydeck ticket. Now my aunt Amarina, who is a teacher in New York, she's a year older than me. She's more like my twin sister. She's been here before, a few years back. What time is it now? Today it is according to the Gucci watch. So I'm gonna see if I can just go ahead and do the 11 o'clock a.m. maybe, because it's already 10:30. So let me go ahead and 11 just in case there might be some pictures opportunity there. $49, my gosh. Okay, fine. Yes, under 3 general. Oh, excuse me, hold on a second. Let me buy a ticket. Hang on a second. Okay, so I got my ticket and where'd I go? Up there? Oh, down here? Okay. So I'm getting some fantastic instructions over here. So let me see. Okay, so Skydeck over here. All right, let's go. All right, so I'm now in the gift shop here. This is like a generic Chicago sweater. Oh, nice material, by the way. My mom wants a sweater from the Hard Rock Cafe over here, so that's exactly what I'm gonna go visit later on my visit here. But they have, you know, just little souvenirs. City Windy bus tour, which I'm not gonna take, because if I rented a car, there's no reason for me to get any of that stuff, right? But let me show you what's over here. Of course, they're gonna have a lot of coffee cups. Look, Chicago, 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 Chicago. They got cool books, cool hats. You know, your typical souvenir stores, caps, shirts. I got too many shirts and too many caps, so. But look at this. Now, fleece, $54 for the fleece. My gosh, Chicago is not cheap. I could afford it. Don't get me wrong. You know, $73. Are you kidding me? But I don't think some of this stuff is worth it. But here it is, the Willis building. You see that? I don't like the name Willis. A lot of people here, and what I read, don't like the fact it's called the Willis Tower. It's the Sears Tower, okay? And again, I told you, I thought every single floor had a Sears, you know. But yeah, they got some souvenir stuff, and yeah, nothing too big that I want to see here or buy. But they do have the Chicago hot dog we'll have later, and also the deep dish pizza, which I will have later. But check this out, the Willis building. Isn't that cool? They also got a puzzle. Really cool stuff. Awesome. All right, let me get out of here. Now it looks like I have to go through security. Got my ticket here, and let's go. Let's have some fun. Okay, before we go on, I wanted to tell you this story because I already know this story. Chicago has two nicknames. One is the Windy City, which I'll tell you about that, why they have that nickname a little bit later. But it also has a nickname of the Second City, all because of this incident on October the 8th, 1871. There was this cow that was in this barn, and this cow kicked over a lantern that started a huge fire that pretty much inflamed the whole entire city, because the city was made out of wood, you know, in 1871, and burned the whole city to the ground. And so it took them a few years to rebuild the city just in time for the 1898 World's Fair. I believe I got the dates right. So in 1871, the city burned down. They rebuilt the city, and that's why it's called the Second City. And that is the reason why it's their nickname. You see, it depicts this famous story. The cow kicked over the lantern and pretty much burned down the city. All right, let's go. So you're gonna see some pictures of how the city looks like. I can't wait to go here. This is one theater I want to go to. But look at that. I haven't even seen the city yet. I'm seeing beautiful pictures of it. But I want to go and to the deal here. So I gotta wait in line. See how excited I am? My gosh. Look, it's pretty cool. They have like a mock-up of one of the trains. You see that? Not cool? So it's like a museum, you know, about the whole entire city. Yeah, I'm gonna try a deep dish pizza. I gotta go to a steakhouse, and definitely I'm gonna have a Chicago dog. See, that's a Chicago dog. You can get one in Wiener Schnitzels. But enough of this. Let me get where I'm supposed to go, bypass all these tourists, and get to where I want to go. I'm so excited. It's been many years since I wanted to come here. And here I am. Let me pass these people. And of course, my nemesis, Michael Jordan, played for the Chicago Bulls. You see that? And Barack Obama, President Barack Obama, has roots here over here in Chicago. And of course, her. I don't want to mention her. Ugh. Now they do mention the Second City, the comedy group, and I know so much about it. In fact, I get my roots from the Second City because this is where all the comedy comes from. All these people that you see on screen here from the back in the days, they all became famous movie stars and everything, and I adore the heck out of them. And hopefully I can get visit, but I'm gonna bypass all this museum. I gotta go. Oh, so by the way, the first Ferris wheel was here in Chicago in the Chicago World's Fair. Okay, enough of that. Come on, let's go. Now, I wouldn't mind all the museum spots, but they have this music going on. Mariah Carey, I don't like Mariah Carey. I can't hack her music, so I bypassed all that, and let's just get to the Skydeck.
Chicago quickly rebuilt to become an architectural icon. 1893 opens, boasting beautiful white buildings, dazzling new inventions debut, such as electricity, elevators, and the Ferris wheel.
Okay, so I'm at the 103rd level, and here is all of Chicago from the south side. And you see the canal right here, and you see one of the Great Lakes over here, right? Look at that. I think I can probably see Soldiers Field if I can get my bearings correct. Let me see. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? It's huge. And then they have a gift shop up here, of course, you know. But it's actually 110 stories, but this is where the observation Skydeck is from. And there's one spot I want to go to. I've only seen pictures of it. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so yeah, they have it over here. I haven't been over there yet, but this is all of Chicago, right? And if you go over here, I don't remember where I did my research, but yeah, I think it's on the other side. But anyways, the Skydeck. Let's over the ledge. Let's check it out. Okay, we got the ledge. Here I go. This is made out of glass, by the way. And is it scary? Yeah, it's pretty scary. No, it's not. You'd be all right. So this is a very big tourist attraction here. You see that? It's all made out of glass. You see that? Isn't that amazing? It's crazy, huh? And then you can see the whole entire city from the ledge. And I don't know where my hotel room is from here. I don't even know where Soldier Stadium is from here, but look at that. Isn't that great? It's an amazing experience. And there's the canal. And there, look how tall, look how high I am, excuse me. And look how those tiny little cars right here, boys and girls. It's quite an amazing sight to be on the 103rd floor to see most of Chicago. Isn't it beautiful? It's a beautiful day today. It's windy though. It's windy. I'm still trying to find parking around here, but it's such an amazing sight. Look at that. But look at the bottom right here. Look at my shoes. Look at my Vans. You see that? So, and this is made out of glass, by the way. I can tell you. Woo! Yeah, I don't think a lot of you guys can stomach this, but I can. Look at that inside a building. Isn't that crazy? It's nuts. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. You know, and they only allow you to be here for like 90 seconds, so I'm just trying to take as many pictures as I could possibly can. And so you can see this is the main attraction here. So they have like these windows to go over the ledge, not go over the ledge, but on the glass area. And then of course they have some other unique stuff. But look at the city, my gosh, it's amazing. And that elevator goes really, really quick. So yeah, 103rd floor, I got it done. It's done, got it. I could take that off my bucket list. The 103rd floor here at the Sears Tower, not the Willis Tower, okay? So I'm gonna wait in line to go into the elevator and then off I go. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that one. They have a lot of good restaurants here, but I'm not gonna eat here. I haven't ate breakfast or anything like that, only once a day, so I do have a spot that I wanna go to, and hopefully I can film it. And hopefully I won't get lost, I gotta go upstairs. But anyways, that is the Sears Tower here in Chicago, Illinois. the Willis Tower, but it's really the Sears Tower. Everything was awesome. Everything lived to my expectation except for one thing. Is the music that they have around here is terrible. Especially when they had to put Mariah Carey. Are you kidding me? Mariah Carey? Barfarama. You know, really lame. Anyways, enough of her. I don't want to talk about her. Or that other lady, Oprah Winfrey. I don't like her either. But but my mom does. My mom loves Oprah Winfrey. Anyways, join me on the next one, alright? And so I'm going to leave you a quote from one of my favorite bands from Chicago called the Chicago Transit Authority, or simply known as the rock and roll band Chicago. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, see you next one. I love you guys. Alright, bye.